Don't forget the doc. Several network participants recently called into Dr. Rick Wright's Old School Sundays radio show. Check this out.
Derrick Superstar Coleman from Detroit, Michigan. How you doing, Derrick?
I'm good, Rick. How about yourself?
Oh, man, we finally connected, man. Got you on the 4 o'clock funk hour here at Power 106.9 Radio, baby, where you can cop a basketball smile, man. And oh, man, this is great hearing from you, man. You are the real deal, man.
Man, great, always great to reach out to you, Rick, and talk to the people there in Syracuse, man. You know, that's my second home, bro.
Well, I tell you, talking to more people in Syracuse. We got a lot of folk listening online at power1069.com. Alums all out in California, man, all in Norfolk, Virginia, all down in Georgia, Louisiana, Chicago, even over in Europe, man.
Okay, well, hello, world.
Yeah, I got a call from some folk partying on a yacht, man, in Cannes, France, man, in the south of France, checking out the show. So,
that's a beautiful thing.
They kick it, man. Well, Derrick, the NBA is having a thing called the NBA playoffs, man. What's happening, man? What do you think right now, man?
Well, I mean, it looks like Boston is definitely going to sweep Orlando. I thought Orlando had a chance when they first started out at home, winning a game or two down there. But since Boston has definitely, defeated them there, going back to Boston and winning yesterday, I mean, it's pretty much over. I mean, just for a pride situation, hopefully Orlando can pull out at least one game to send it back down to Orlando. But on the other side of Phoenix and the Lakers, it's the same situation. I'm looking for Phoenix to really go home and, get the crowd behind them, and hopefully they can win a couple games there as well and even up the series.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns. In fact, Steve Nash, when they came to play Denver here in the Carrier Dome a couple of years ago, my little son, man, your little nephew, Reuben Wright III, was hanging out with Steve Nash, man. They got to bring on the scene, man. I'm telling you, man. Derrick, man, you and Dave, y'all are working hard out in Detroit, Michigan, man. So proud of you, man, and so proud of you and all that you do and all that you've done, man. And, of course, want to tell the great radio audience that Derrick Coleman and all the Syracuse greats, man, we got a big radio project coming up that's going to go nationwide. Sports Voices from Syracuse. And I'm announcing it this afternoon here at Power 106.9 Radio. And Derrick's going to be a big integral part of the show, along with John Wallace and a lot of the Syracuse greats, man. So, Derrick, you just kicking out there in the Straits right now. Detroit, huh?
Yeah, man, we finally got some decent weather out here. We got 81 degrees, so really just out over my family house down in my neighborhood where I grew up at, and we cooking out, socializing and everything. So it's great, man.
Well, Derrick, now here's the big bottom line story. Who's going to take this whole thing in the National Basketball Association Championship, man? Who's going to take it? Come on, let me know.
I mean, my money's on Boston.
Oh, the Celtics, man. They kicking, man. They showing up.
They peaking at the right time to play the game of basketball. They're gelling real well right now, and I think they're a very hard team to beat. And as you know, they played the Lakers in the finals 2 years ago and was able to win then, and I just see them going right back and repeating.
Now, looking at the big draft coming up real shortly, man. Of course, Wesley Johnson out of Syracuse looks like he's ready to dance big time as a lottery pick, and Andy Routens is out in Chicago right now trying to make things happen. Hey, what do you think of the future LeBron James, man?
Well, Cleveland, I mean, it was a fit for LeBron, and everybody tried to make such a big deal about it, Rick, but, I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, you got LeBron James, and you got guys that can play the game of basketball, but you don't have another superstar on that Cleveland team that you can go to and guarantee is going to give you 15, 20 points, 10 rebounds a night. In LeBron's situation there in Cleveland, I mean, he had to get a better cast around him. I mean, everybody's making such big talk about going to New Jersey or going to New York or going. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't. We beat those guys every year. Why would I go to New York? Why would I go, to a New Jersey? If I was LeBron James, I would go to a team probably like the Orlando Magic, which just need one more player, I think, to get them over the hump. You got Dwight Howard down there in the middle. You got Vince Carter as your two guard. You got Jameer Nelson playing the point. I mean, he can go right down there and just fit in, and they'll go to the next level.
Well, Derrick, I'm telling you, man, he just needs a supporting cast out there in Cleveland, man. He's home,
definitely needs a supporting class. I mean, he has a great bunch of guys with him, but, I mean, let's be real about it. All those guys are just role players.
And he just needs a supporting class. Oh,
Yeah.
well, Derrick, I tell you what, man, I'm going to give you a call back tomorrow, man. Let you know what we're working on, man. But I'm telling you, we're going to launch a major radio spectacular, man. And I got something really nice. We can get our word out, man, and let people hear from all the voices, the great sports voices from Syracuse, man, because we got the real deal here. Home of the Orange and the world-famous Carrier Dome.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be great, Rick, to really sit down and get the knowledge of ex-NBA players and as well as Syracuse alumni guys that, really give me the insights about the game of basketball. And then, Trick, too, it's bigger than just sports. So knowing you, for the time that I've been knowing you, we're going to talk about more than just the sports.
We're going to talk much more than sports, man. We're going to talk about life and making it and all that good stuff. It's going to be an incredible scene. So, Derrick, you are the real deal. Hey, Derrick, before I let you go this afternoon on the 4 o'clock Funk Hour, Derrick, what was your greatest game in the world-famous Carrier Dome? You can tell us this afternoon, man. Your greatest game. What was the game that you knew you set everybody on fire, man?
Well, I mean, I think about always the Syracuse-Georgetown rivalry game.
Okay.
And I think one of the games really that meant so much to me, we were 17-0, and we came and played Michigan here at Ann Arbor, and they beat us and knocked us out of number one position. So the next year we played them in the Carrier Dome, and we blew them out. So that game always stands out in my mind. But my senior year playing against Georgetown and losing, and Don Thompson getting kicked out of the game, and me shooting, I think it was 6-7 free throws and put us back in the game and winning the game my senior year, man, at Georgetown from a record crowd. I think it was 35,000 people. My last home game. I mean, that was great. That was overwhelming.
Well, Derrick Coleman. Hey, Lori Fine. Derrick's on the line. You join him, huh? Lori's checking out the show right now, Derrick.
Oh, that's my girl. Hey, Lori, how you doing?
Yeah,
I got to get back up there to get involved with her and do some things with the Boys and Girls Club there in Syracuse. I made that promise to her, and I haven't forgotten about it. I just hadn't had the opportunity to get up there and sit down with her, and we can plan some things out to really get involved with the city of Syracuse as well.
Well, Derrick, Lori is a real deal. We got some other stuff going on, too. But, Derrick, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay. But, Derrick, thank you so much for being on the 4 o'clock Funk Hour here at Power 106.9 Radio. And, Derrick, that last game that you played in the world-famous Carrier Dome, Georgetown, you know what you did that day, man? You dropped the bomb on the Georgetown Hoyers, man. Here's the Gap Band going out to Derrick Superstar Coleman out in Detroit, Michigan, man. Derrick, I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
I love you too, bro.
Showtime, Derrick. All right, so get to all the Syracuse University alums throughout the world. Checking out Dr. Rick Wright, Power 106.9, Old School Sunday. On a big bad Sunday afternoon, Dr. Rick Wright live and well in Syracuse here at Power 106.9 Radio. Do it.
The network reminds you that you too may call into Dr. Rick Wright on Sundays between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check in with the doc at area code 315-428-1069. Don't forget the doc.